Today we'll be talking about reactive evidence. Reactive evidence means evidence that is created or gathered as a reaction to a refusal, instead of evidence that was prepared before the decision, in anticipation of the questions the board would ask. In simple words, reactive evidence is evidence you bring because you lost, not evidence you brought to avoid losing. When the IRB refuses a case, they give reasons. If a claimant then rushes to gather evidence that already existed or could reasonably have been obtained earlier just to answer those reasons, the system sees that as reactive. It looks like the claimant is trying to repair a weak case after the fact, instead of presenting a complete and honest case from the beginning. That is exactly what the officer was saying in the document she shared. The officer made it clear that the evidence did not arise after the IRB decision. It existed before. The claimant could have obtained it earlier because it was only presented after refusal. The officer treated it as an attempt to do better on appeal, not as genuinely new evidence. That is why it was excluded. Reactive evidence is dangerous because it affects credibility. The system begins to ask silent questions. If this evidence was important, why was it not provided earlier? If it was available, why was no effort shown to obtain it at the right time? If it only appears after refusal, is it truly central to the fear, or is it being used to patch holes? Appeal and PRRA are not designed to give people a second chance to organize their case properly. They are designed to assess whether something new, unavailable, or genuinely arising later changes the legal outcome. When evidence is reactive, it fails that test. That is why strong cases are built proactively. Proactive evidence anticipates the board's questions and answers them early. Reactive evidence chases the board's reasons after damage has already been done. Reactive evidence is dangerous.